Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears, and I am here today with a brand new video, and I am here in literally the most magical, most happiest, most wonderful place on earth, Fantasyland in Disneyland. But you guys, I don't know if you know this, it's a nightmare here, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about as we go through the iconic attractions of Fantasyland. This land is apparently for children. What is it? You'll see what I'm saying. The perfect way to kick off this adventure is with a trip to literal HE double hockey sticks. That's right, we're actually going to hell on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. This is an opening day classic attraction through the Mr. Toad story with J. Thaddeus Toad. We're going into Toad Hall, but then he drives, after going to the bar, gets in a crash and goes to hell. So, that's what we're doing first. For the fun, the family fun. Hey, what are you doing here?
This is where I go. What's the surprise? This is my home.
I didn't know you were coming to the park today.
Well, I mean, since it's open, this is where I go.
This is where you go, like, every day?
Yeah.
Can we ride together, or?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Like, once, twice, like how many times?
We're just gonna ride it.
Just once?
Yeah. Confident hands behind the wheel.
I've done this before.
The weasels!
Watch the camera. Oh, get out of here. And go around. What did you think?
I mean, that was so fun.
It's the best ride.
We did go to.
What are you gonna rate it?
We literally went to hell.
Yeah, so 10 out of 10.
I do.
11, 12.
I love that ride. It will terrify your children, probably. But I don't.
They are weak.
You gotta ride Mr. Toad. Do you want to go ride the new Snow White ride now?
No.
Why? It's new. They just redid it.
You're not gonna ride that again?
No, I got.
We only got McPatrick. We gotta get every car.
No, but I have a
Next
lot of
Toad,
content to make.
Weasel.
I have a lot of videos. We got a lot more nightmares in Fantasyland.
Well, have fun.
Okay, bye. Next up, we're going to keep traumatizing ourselves throughout Fantasyland and head into Sleeping Beauty Castle. Yes, you can actually go inside Sleeping Beauty Castle, unlike Cinderella Castle at Walt Disney World. Well, you can go in if you're eating, but there's actually an attraction, a walkthrough, if you will, here at Sleeping Beauty Castle, and you can go through and see different scenes from the film and dioramas, and it's a really cute, quaint attraction that a lot of people walk right by. So let's walk on in there. might be wondering why this ride is so scary. You're like, Molly, it so far is a lovely walkthrough of a beautiful classic film. You'd be right. So far. Right here. Tell me you're not scared a little bit? Telling me you're perfectly content and happy? This doesn't frighten you at all? Don't lie to me. Oh, we're only going deeper and darker. It's only gonna get scarier and scarier. Oh, she's brewing her potion. She's brewing her magic potion of nightmares. It is so dark in here. Oh, he kissed her. Consent. Come on, Phil. Oh my god, she's still here. Oh my god. She's haunting us. She's following us. She saw her shadow on the wall. She's following us forever. So, I have that to worry about. I can hear her. Can you hear her giggling? You think then, you think it's magical and make it pink, make it blue, but you heard her giggles. I don't like it. One bit. All I'm saying is the scariest thing about Sleeping Beauty Castle isn't how small it is compared to Walt Disney World Castle. It's that. You think you're done. You think you're like, oh, well, we rode that, walked through that. He kissed her, it's fine. And no. Maleficent laughs and her shadow appears. She's not gone. It's a nightmare. It's no Pinocchio, but it's still scary. And underrated and fun, and you should do it. The next nightmare we have to encounter here in Fantasyland, Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Now this is a recently renovated version of Snow White's Scary Adventures. It actually just reopened when the parks did. So it looks great, but it's still a nightmare. And in fact, if there's one attraction that gave me nightmares as a child, it was this one in Walt Disney World, because when the witch spins around, I don't care for that. When the witch cackles, I don't care for it. But this is the Fantasyland's a Nightmare video, so let's go. Do you ever feel like sometimes you're being watched? Like maybe, just maybe, there's somebody looking down upon you. Oh, do you ever feel that way? I feel that way sometimes. And then in the blink of an eye, it was all in my head. So Snow White's Enchanted Wish is basically the newest attraction in Disneyland because it got this refurb that happened while the parks were closed. But of course, like any of these, it's a classic dark ride taking you through the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But I want to remind you right now that these are all family attractions. These are all for children. There's no height requirements. So just keep that in mind throughout the day. White's Enchanted Wish is a nightmare because the witch is in it multiple times. But on the real, it's adorable, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, I love a Disney dark ride through a story. It's quintessential Disney, especially Disneyland to me, and they did such a good job adding some touches of magic and technology. Like there's a moment where the witch dips the apple and it like transforms in the cauldron. There's a couple of really cool effects with the lights and projections. It doesn't take away from the original. It still feels very classic Disneyland, classic Fantasyland, but it has just like a little upgrade, a little facelift, and it's amazing and great. But the witch still tries to get you, so don't say I didn't warn you. Also, a fun thing about this attraction, it didn't have scary in it. In the title, it was just called Snow White's Adventures, but so many people were terrified that they had to add the scary in. And then also Snow White wasn't actually in this attraction originally. You were supposed to be Snow White, and then everything happened around you, but people were like, what's happening? So this one's gone through a couple of evolutions, but I really like this new version, minus the witch.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, and legs.
Next attraction on our Nightmares of Fantasyland tour, Small World. Small World dolls aren't enough for your nightmares? How about the song that won't get out of your head forever? Need I say more? Okay, in reality, this is a national treasure and you need to respect it, and you need to ride it when you come to Disneyland because it is incredible and iconic, and the song is as true today as it was written over 50 years ago, and you ride it to Small World and you like it. Thank you. It's just so magical and beautiful. I adore It's a Small World. I know I put it in the Nightmare Fantasy Ride video, but I actually adore all of these attractions because they're all Disney classics and none so much as It's a Small World. You've got the iconic song written by the Sherman Brothers, you've got the adorable dolls, and here in Disneyland, you've got doll figurines of classic Disney characters beautifully integrated in with the Small World dolls. So you gotta do it, even if they haunt your dreams, I'm sorry, but let's be honest, Pinocchio's scarier than this one. Next up on our Nightmare of Fantasyland tour, we've got Pinocchio's Daring Journey. And if you thought the film Pinocchio was scary, just wait till you live it. Pinocchio's Daring Journey opened in the 80s, 1983 to be exact. And it is a dark ride, it's a family attraction just like all of these. And of course, you're gonna go through the story of Pinocchio, which is like the scariest story there ever was. The donkey boys, the whale, the fox, it's very scary. and Pinocchio says, I want to go home. Me too, Pinocchio. That ride mostly features the Donkey Boys, which is easily the scariest part of that film, and maybe in any film of all time. And it's a nightmare, but you should ride it because it's quintessential Fantasyland, even though it's not an opening day attraction. The charm of Fantasyland is that you will be traumatized, and that's what I like about it. If one ride with Monstro the Whale traumatizing us isn't enough, there's two here in Disneyland Fantasyland, because you've also got the Storybook Canals, where you will literally be swallowed by a giant whale. Fun, right? Now, this nightmare of an attraction is called the Storybook Canals, and what you're going to do is head into Storybook Land on a boat with a friendly cast member who's going to take you into the monster's mouth. You're going to be eaten by Monstro the Whale. I think that he's a sperm whale, if I were to use my marine biology information. And then you're going to actually end up in a land where all of the favorite homes of your favorite Disney characters have been shrunk because the nightmare continues. Where are they going to live? If Aladdin's home is the size of a school for ants, where's Aladdin going to live? Is he displaced? Where is he going to go? It's a nightmare. I'm just really worried, like, where's J. Thaddeus Toad gonna go? I don't think he can fit in that tiny house. I know Elsa can't fit in that tiny castle, and I'm really concerned for our favorite characters. But on the real, that attraction is adorable and quaint and simple and sweet, and I really, really like it. And I feel like you should ride it when you're in Disneyland because there's nothing like it anywhere else. Our next attraction is going to take us into Wonderland, and no, I don't mean the Mad Tea Party, though those are scary for a very specific reason. No, I'm talking about the Alice in Wonderland Dark Ride, which is a dark ride through the story of, you guessed it, Alice in Wonderland. Now, much like the film, it's actually pretty scary, because I don't know if you know this, but the Queen wants to cut your head off. So, you know, not great. Okay, here's the thing. I adore this Fantasyland. I love it. I love every one of these attractions. Even though I don't love Alice in Wonderland, the movie, that attraction's so cute. I want to ride any dark ride at a Disney park, particularly Disneyland, where they just shove me in a slow-moving vehicle and take me through a Disney movie. I want to ride that, and I'm gonna like it. I might be a little scared of the Queen and her little card henchman with his axe to cut my head off, but I want to ride every single dark ride through a Disney movie. It's just magic. It's quintessential Disney. I do think Alice in Wonderland has a few spooky moments, but it's definitely less scary than, say, Pinocchio. So, still fun to see, though. You know. Well, friends, that is a wrap on my Nightmare Fantasyland video. We survived, and I hope you had fun. I sure did. I adore all of these attractions, and I think they are what makes Disneyland's Fantasyland so special. I love dark rides. I love boat rides. They're just quintessential Disney magic to me, even though they're a little scary from time to time. Let me know which of these rides scared you as a child or an adult. No shame down in the comments. Make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media at AllEars.net, and until next time, I'm Molly, and it's been magical and a little scary.
Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.